Starting out with a sweep, what does it kind of mean for the team to kind of reassert or kind of assert your dominance over a team that's been playing really well coming into the series?
Yeah, they're good. They can really hit. I think they're offensive. I didn't think, their pitching was as good as I thought it would be coming in. Not that we scored a gazillion runs, but, we did what we needed to do. I thought Colton threw good today. He gave up 3 home runs, but didn't give any free bases and took care of Barry, who's the scariest guy in their order, pretty good. I thought we played good. We got a clean up catching the ball and throwing it to first and third base, but I thought we had a solid weekend.
How important, for a freshman pitcher to minimize those free passes, especially they hit 3 home runs today, but 1 solo and two runs rather than maybe a 2 and a 3, completely changed the game.
Exactly, and he came back after the home run every time and retired it. I think after the first home run he went like 9 guys in a row or 10 guys in a row on minimal pitches. I think he had 7 one inning and 6 the next inning. Even the inning he gave up the solo home run, he only threw 7 pitches. So, he maximized what he needed to do and minimized everything that they had. They're aggressive hitters, and, he got outs in a hurry, and it helps that way. And they spent a lot more time on defense today than we did. And, when it's 80 degrees and it's sunny out, it takes its toll on you after a little while.
You get 2 hits and 3 RBIs from Scott Hurst today. A guy that has talent and just hasn't had the production so far. The injury last year really set him back. What does it mean to try to get him going? What would the production from him? How much would that help the team?
It'll help us a lot. We've moved Vargas down in the order, and I think this weekend he had over the last 4 games since we've moved him down, he's got 7 RBIs and given us some stability at the bottom of the order. And then Scotty had, I think, 3 today. Had a good at-bat the other night, had, good at-bats yesterday. The ball fell for him a couple times. It went good, and if Scotty can get going, it just gives us a little more production. And you can pick your poison. You got Pinky and you got Blazer, who have swung the bat pretty good all year for me. We got Richards in the leadoff spot. He's not your typical leadoff hitter for me. So, as long as we win games, I don't care what happens. We've started to win more games and take it a little better. And, we didn't play. We played pretty good competition leading in the league. So our record doesn't dictate if we're any good or not any good. I could have played George Washington and George Mason, too.
Back into the bullpen, you didn't have Chad Hawken available this weekend, but Scott Sarasag able to give you 2 innings a day. Just the depth of that bullpen this year, to have Proroff to be able to finish.
We had him in Chambers if we needed to go to that, and Scotty matched up best against those guys. If it would have got to the next guy, then it would have been Proroff coming in. But you got a ground ball to the right guys. Those 2 guys can play pretty good defense up the middle.
Well, how much different does it change maybe your coaching leading in to the back end of the bullpen with so much depth now and different guys that can do a little bit different things coming out of the pen for you?
Not much. We brought John Gavin in last night, and he went 3 solid innings. His first time ever coming out of the bullpen in his career, his first time ever finishing a game in his career. We made a point of that last night because John's been a starter the whole time, and he's always pitched good at the beginning, but he threw good at the end last night. And then we had guys ready to go tonight, and we have depth. I didn't even pitch Velasquez, who's actually thrown really good his last 3 times out. So we'll get him some work on Tuesday and then go from there.